What's up, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. Before we start and tune into our July forecast, I want to share my gratefulness with all of you by giving away a free 15-minute reading to my amazing subscribers. All you have to do is comment blessings underneath this video, and you might be the one to be picked out to get this free reading with me. If you are not yet a subscriber, don't worry. All you have to do is just hit the subscribe button and post a comment below, and you are in the race for winning a reading with me. And if you already know how it works, or if you just want to skip ahead to the cards, the timestamps are available in the description box and in the comments. If you want to make sure you get all my videos, just hit the bell so you will be notified every time I upload something new. Now let's tune into the energy of these cards. Pick a pile you feel most drawn to. This can be by intuition. This can be by picking a stone that you feel connected to. Over here we got pile number 1 with the citrine. Then we got pile number 2 with the peridot. Then we got pile number 3 with the chakra stone, and then we got pile number 4 with the black kyanite. So tune into your heart space, take a moment. If you need to pause the video in order for you to do a little meditation on which card connects best with you, just do so. You can also choose different cards, like multiple piles, maybe one for the first half of the month, maybe another one for the second half. Just do whatever feels good to you. So before we move into these cards, I want to let you guys know that the energy of July is going to be a very interesting one for all of us, because we're having an eclipse season. We're going to have the total solar eclipse and new moon on July 2nd. And then we also got a Mercury retrograde. We also got Siren moving in energy. So we have a lot of things going on, and we might be feeling all over the place. So now let's just move into these cards. If you pick pile number 1, let's tune into that. Hello, beautiful you. You picked pile number 1 with the citrine stone. And we're gonna dive into this and see what the month of July has to bring you. No, has to bring for you. It's not even English. What the month of July has in store for you. So, I picked the cards. That is the theme of the month for you. And the theme of the month is the warrior card. And the energy I'm picking up here is also an Aries energy, of course, with the Aries sign there. But it's also making me feel that you are ready to fight for what you want. You are ready to stand up for your own beliefs. You are ready to move into a more masculine energy. An energy where you make sure that your boundaries are healthy, an energy where you cut through all the things that you no longer need in your life. So the month of July is going to be all about you taking control. Yeah, I think it's going to be all about you taking control. The cards we got for you are the Two of Cups. Put this one here. Two of Cups. We got the Six of Cups. And then we got Do Not Worry. What these cards are actually telling me is that you might be starting some sort of a partnership with somebody. This could be a collaboration. This could be a new friendship coming up. Maybe an old one, because this is a card. This card's all about the past. So it might be an old person, not an old person as an age, but a person from the past coming into your life this month, and you guys will be reconnecting with each other. It's going to be a happy reconnection. You don't have to worry about anything, because we got a Do Not Worry card over here. I feel like for the girls and guys who will be collaborating with somebody in a business type of way or in a creative type of way, that you will have to be tapping into your inner child energy. I feel like some of you guys have been having a hard time for over the last couple of months, and you have been working on healing your inner child and healing your relationships, and now you are ready to move into a new time, a new energy, a new how do I say this? A new phase of your relationships, the way you view your relationships, the way you handle your connections with other people, the way you set boundaries, and the inner child that was unhealed will not be taking over your conversations, will not be taking over the way you view people, the way you judge people, the way you interact with people. I feel you will be going into a much lighter energy, an energy where you are not so much afraid, not so insecure, not the way you used to be in the past. I feel like you are a lot stronger this month, and you will be able to create more healthy relationships. I want to draw a couple of cards of this beautiful deck to see what this energy brings you of the month of July 2019 for pile number 1. Oh, let's see. We just go with these two. We got the sacred space and we got the growth card. I want to do one more. We got creativity. Yes. Well, I already talked about creativity. So some of you indeed will be going on some creative ventures, collaborating with people, starting a new business, starting a new project. Some of you guys might not even be starting a business or a project, but might be doing some inner child things, inner child work by painting, by creating some art, by playing a lot of music. I feel like this will be a creative month for you guys. Some of you will be moving into your sacred space. You will be some of you guys will be alone and working on your plans and working on realizing some goals and dreams, and you will be in a very creative process. But you are not just going to be alone. You're going to do a lot of the things alone by yourself, but I feel like you will be collaborating, or you will be getting advice from somebody, either from the past or somebody that helps you with your creative ventures or can help you with a new perspective on how to move forward. I feel you have been through a lot of growth, and this month of July will even it will create more stability in your growth. And you always say, like we always say, that when you grow it sometimes hurts, right? I feel like this month will be less hurtful. I feel like growing will not be so much uncomfortable as it used to be in the past. So I feel like you will be flowing more through this month with the Don't Worry card under the growth card. Let's see what the other cards say. We got a longing for a home, belonging, and the original light worker. Then we got grounding. And what these cards are actually telling me is, like I said here, you are going to be staying at home a lot. You might be going into hermit style. You might be recharging yourself, because we are next to the grounding card here. And I feel like being by yourself and taking time out for yourself will actually help you in your creative process. And even if you're not doing anything creative with your life, in like painting or starting businesses or projects, I feel like you're going to be creative in other ways too. Might be in cooking, might be in the way you interact with your relationships, might be in the way you grow yourself, like the way you heal yourself. There's going to be a very creative aspect, and I feel like you are going to feel very much at home being with you. I feel like water will release a lot of energy for you. So whenever these energies of the Mercury retrograde, of the eclipses are getting too much for you, you should seek to be around water. This could be water in the tub. This could be drinking a lot of water, but this could also be like going to the sea, close to rivers or lake, or anything with water will help you release and will help you ground also. So I feel like grounding will be very important for you this month, but I don't feel like it's going to be a hard thing for you to do this month. I feel like it's going to come quite naturally. I feel like you are going to pay a lot of attention when it comes to how you feel, how your chakras are moving and flowing, and how your emotions are moving and flowing. And as soon as you feel like you're getting out of balance, I feel like you will cut it off. You will stand your ground. You will take control over the situation. You will put your boundaries up. So this is a very good energy to be in. We got also the generosity card, and we got the higher learning. So what this is actually telling me is that you will be overflowing a lot of your energy. You will be giving away a lot of your energy, but not in an unhealthy type of way. I feel like you will be you have so much, because you have recharged yourself, and because you are recharging yourself, I feel like you have more to give towards yourself. So I feel like you're going to be generous with yourself, but I also feel like you will be generous with other people. This might be for some of you guys with free advice if you run a business, or you will be giving back to people around you. I feel like you are going to help somebody learn something you just been through. So this is a very positive energy also to be in for you, because you helping other people, you sharing your energy or sharing your story will also help you heal and will also help you grow. I feel like this card says higher learning. You have learned from your experiences. More inner study is now required to further the progress. So indeed, like I said before, you guys have came a long way, but you're still going into the retreat mode, or not retreat, but the retreat mode. Not so much hiding, but more hermit style, thinking a lot of things through, contemplating where to go next, what moves you should make. I feel like you are going to be progressing and planning a lot of where you need to go next. Then I got the card that has that is all about the challenge you will be facing this month, and the card says patience and planning. And what this is actually telling me is that you might be going into the moments where you retreat and you are in solitude and you are learning and you are growing and you are in your creative process, but you need to pay close attention to not be over planning and not be under planning, if that makes any sense. I feel like some of you guys might be planning everything, and you should stop doing this. You should start flowing more. And for you guys that don't plan at all, I feel like you should be planning more and make sure that your time will be evenly, how do you say that? Your time should be evenly spread. I also feel like you might be a little bit impatient with your progress, because you might not see all that has changed already. You might not be aware of the big jump you have made forward, the big leap you have made forward, the big steps you have made forward. I feel like you might be second guessing yourself, or might be still thinking in a small box type of way when you think about yourself, but you have been through a lot of growth, and you should definitely give yourself some time and space in order for you to feel balanced and in order for you to feel on top of your game this upcoming month. So the energy of you guys is actually like a really positive one, a really growing, evolving type of energy. And I feel like you guys will have a great time this month. I feel like you will make a lot of progress this month, and I feel like you will be, at the end of this month, you will be very happy with all the progress you have made. I hope this resonates with you. If it did, don't be shy and give this video a thumbs up. And I know, so I will know that you enjoyed your message. And also, let's move on to the next pile. So if you pick pile number 2, this is your pile with the periods. Let me put this over here. And let's see what these cards have to offer you when it comes to the month of July. So what does the month of July have in store for you? Well, over here we got the card, the Weaver. This card is the card that I picked for you guys when it comes to the theme of this month for you guys. And I see over here that you guys will be taking matters into your own hands. I feel like you are taking back the control of your life. I feel like you are cutting through the past and moving forward in a like a lot more secure manner. But also I feel like some of you guys will be breaking through barriers, breaking through blockages. So let's see what these cards have to offer you. Over here we got the Six of Wands, we got the Hierophant, and we got the World cards. These are beautiful cards to have. Like, this is very exciting for you guys. I definitely see over here that you will get some recognition. You will get some support. I feel like you will get some appreciation from people. Over here, this card is actually telling me that in this type of energy, with the entire cards around it, surrounding it, I feel like traditions will be broken. I feel like you will be going outside of the box. You will be moving outside of the box. You are moving into a new direction. For some of you guys, it will have to do with your spiritual and religious beliefs and getting out of your own way. And the last card over here is actually telling me like you guys are seeking some sort of closure. You are closing up. You are ending a certain cycle. So what I definitely feel here is with this card over here that you guys are moving into a new phase. I feel like you will be ending up a lot of energy, old energy. You will be releasing it with the hands, like it's letting go. You will be cutting off some old beliefs, some old patterns, and I feel like you will be moving forward. You will be moving forward and you will get some recognition for the hard work that you have done in the last couple of months. We got over here the Irma card and it says, where are you being called to journey to? And we got the healing card. Well, like I said, I see you guys have done a lot of work. You have been doing a lot of healing and now you will be getting a recognition for that. But I feel also like you're going to be not just seeking recognition outside of yourself, but I feel like you are going to reward yourself. I feel like you are going to be celebrating because you have done so much healing, and I feel like you finally noticed that you did so much work and you are now ready to move forward. I feel like before that you might have been blindsided, or you might have felt like you were not able to see where you were at that point in your life. But I feel like now you are seeing things a lot clearer. Now you are actually free. I have to say, now you're actually free, and now you're trying to move into the direction of your purpose. But it still feels a little bit shaky, and I still feel like there's a lot of emotions with all this water in this card here. I feel like there's still a lot of emotions surrounding this healing and surrounding this process. But I most definitely feel like the way towards your goals and the way towards your dreams is much clearer than it has been before. We do see a little bit of blockages in the way here, but I definitely feel like you are going to cut through them. I definitely feel like you are going to take matters into your own hands, and you are going to be driving the car. You are going to be writing the book that is all about your journey. So I feel like you are no longer letting things, situations, energies, memories, feelings control you. I feel like you are going to take the control over your own life. We got also here the ultimate evolution, and we got the soul's expansion. Well, this is amazing in this spread, the ultimate evolution. I think like this means with this card also here that you have come full circle. You have been learning a very important lesson over the last couple of months, for some of you guys over the last couple of years, but I feel like you are coming full circle, and you are closing up this circle, and now you are ready to move ahead. This card, Soul's Expansion, is telling you your conscious is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. Well, like I said, you learned your lesson. You are closing up a certain cycle, a certain pattern that you have been repeating for a long time, and now you are cutting through it, and now you are breaking free from it. And people are actually seeing this. People are seeing the changes inside of you. People are seeing the changes that are that you present outside of yourself, if I say this right, if I pronounce it right, if I say it correctly. And I feel like you are able to move and grow in new ways with all this knowledge that you have learned and all this knowledge that you have gained over the last couple of months with healing yourself. Now you are ready to move into a new direction. You are breaking free from the box that you kept yourself prisoned in, if that makes any sense. I want to pull some cards of this deck. What is coming for you in the month of July 2019? We'll pick 3 cards. over here. Yes, we got the Death card. That's a confirmation. We got a new day. Wow. Okay. And then we got Reunion of Souls. Oh, this is very beautiful. Very interesting also. Okay, so this card, the Death card, also looks a little bit scary. Like some people think this card is very scary. It's actually not. It's one of the most beautiful cards you can get. This is all about transformation. This is all about endings and new beginnings. The new beginning is next to it. The New Day card. So I feel like you are closing a chapter and you are moving into a new time, a new energy, a new you, a new way of being. There's a lot of masculine energy here. So I feel like you are going to take a lot of action when it comes to this moving into a new direction, you moving into a new being you. This card here below already says it, like you are taking control over things. That's a very masculine thing to do, taking control. We got the Sun here, New Day, masculine energy also. And then we got the Reunion of Souls. So I feel like you closing up this chapter will create a lot of energy for you to connect with new people, but also old people, old from the past. And I feel like you will be getting recognition from people that matter to you. I feel like you will get recognition and you will get people praising you for the work you have done from people that you really care about or that you have a very strong soul connection with. The last card is the card that is going to be the challenge of the month for you. And this card is the Shadow card. So what this card is actually telling me is that even though you are moving into a new direction and even though you are taking matters into your own hands, I feel like you will sometimes still be battling your shadow side and you might be fearing that you are not out of this energy that you just left. You might be second guessing yourself and you might be feeling, I want to say a little Gemini, but I mean a little two-faced. I feel like you might be feeling happy the one moment and sad the other moment. I feel like you will be having a hard time letting go, as we see these two people that are actually one and the same, the light side and the shadow side, struggling over this wand. And I connect this wand with creating, with magic, with you taking control. So at some point your shadow self will try to take control over the situation, and other times your light side will take control over the situation. Don't be stressed about this. This is just the normal way for you to move into the new energy. Don't take things too serious. Don't take yourself too serious. Just make sure that you keep yourself balanced. Just make sure that you, whenever the shadow side comes up, just know that this is the ending of the shadow. Just know, as it lays next to the ending energy, just know that it's the ending of these energies, and there's still some residue on you. There's still some shadow sides that are trying to like come forward in order for you to heal the last bit of it, like the card here says, to heal the last bit of this energy, so you can fully embrace your light side. And that doesn't mean that the light and the shadow should not be there in you. We need to be balanced, and in order for us to be balanced, and in order for us to be healthy individuals and souls, we both need the shadow side and the light side in order for us to learn, grow, and evolution. Yes, so this is a beautiful month for you guys. This is a very intense month because you are leaving something very big behind and you are moving into something very exciting and very light. Very light energy here, more into your purpose, more into like the world is at your feet. You are like, this is an incredible time for you guys. So this is what I want to leave it at. I hope this all resonates with you. If it does, don't be shy and give it a thumbs up, so I know that you enjoyed this message. And let's just move on to pile number 3. Hello, beautiful you. If you chose pile number 3, this is your pile, and let's see what the month of July has in store for you. We got the chakra stone over here. let's pick these cards. The first card I picked for you is the card that's all about the theme of the month July for you. And we got the universe card here. So I definitely feel like the energy when it comes to the month of July for you guys is all about releasing control. I feel like you need to release control and let the universe serve you. I feel like you will be expanding. I feel like you will be manifesting. And I feel like tuning into your energy. I feel like things are going to be exciting and things might be moving really fast for you this month. It's not going to be a flawless speed. It's going to be a very rocky speed at times, but I feel like if you release the control, if you try to trust the universe, I feel like when you do that, this will be an incredible month with a lot of growth for you guys. Let's see which cards you got over here. We got the Four of Pentacles, we got the Ten of Swords, and we got the Nine of Cups. And what these cards are actually telling me is that I feel like you here, the control, this is all about control too. I feel like you will be challenged to let go of control. I feel like you need to let go of your fear of losing your security. Some of you guys need to be saving your money. And over here I see in energy, some crisis energy. I feel deep wounds and painful endings over here. And then we're moving into inner happiness, gratitude, and wishes coming true. So what this is actually telling me with this card over here, I feel like you need to let go in the month of July of the control. Some of you guys financially need to let go of the control, need to stop being very tight. Some of you guys need to save more money in order for a rainy day that will come at some point. And I feel like some of you guys just moved out of a financial crisis. Some of you guys had a financial situation going on where you needed to get more money or lost some of the money that you had. This has given you a lot of stress. This has given you a lot of tension. I feel some of you guys even got betrayed when it comes to money. So you might have paid something and not gotten what you expected, or you didn't get anything, or maybe someone stole from you, or you have some other money issue with money that you spent that didn't deliver what you spent it on. So maybe you spent some money on something and it didn't come. Maybe you spent some money and the quality was really bad. Maybe someone stole some money from you, or maybe you loaned some money to somebody and the person didn't give it back to you. So this doesn't go for all of you, of course, because it's a general energy, but this will most definitely be the energy for some of you guys. When it comes to the control issue, I feel like you have been holding on way too tight, and you have been looking at the past, and you have been trying to control the situation because you have been wounded, you have been hurt. And in order for you to keep yourself safe, you just try to control the situation. You just try to control your relationships. You just try to control every step of your life. And right now the universe is asking you to release this control, to let go of it, in order for you to end this situation and end this pain. Like sometimes we build a wall around our heart when we have been hurt in order to keep the pain out. But the thing we are doing actually is also keeping the pleasure out, and keeping the joy out, and keeping the love out. And the universe is asking you to lower your wall, or even break it down, and just trust that the universe has beautiful things for you in store. This card over here is actually telling it. There's a wish coming true. There's some great energy there. There is inner joy, inner happiness. There is inner peace there, but only if you release the control. Let's see. Let's shuffle some cards and see what they have to say when it comes to the month of July. July 2019. What do you got in store for pile number 3? Oh, we got 2 cards. Okay. We got change. We got new beginnings. We got change, and we got growth. Well, I feel like if you release control, you will be able to move into a new time, a new space, and a new being. Some of you guys have a lot of issues when it comes to releasing control. I feel like you guys might be at the start of something new, maybe a new relationship, maybe a new project, maybe pregnancy, but there's something new growing, something that needs to be nurtured, and you are really protective over it. But in order for you to hatch these eggs, to grow these relationships, to make these projects and businesses that you are focusing on that are new in your life, relationships, friendships, whatever it may be for you, in order to create them and make them successful, you need to release all these emotions and all this tension that is hanging around this, all this tension that is hanging around the past sadness, the past experiences, and you need to release control. I feel like there's going to be a lot of change for you this month, and some of this change might not always be very comfortable for all of you, because you have been very set in your ways, but it will most definitely make you grow, and you need to grow. I'm definitely seeing over here, you need to grow. You need to grow out of this phase in order for you to stop self-sabotaging your success, to stop self-sabotaging your purpose, to stop self-sabotaging your relationships. And in order for you to do so, you need to release control. The changes that are coming, especially when something is happening this month that is going to make you feel all over the place, where you are getting frightened and where you feel like you need to protect yourself, just release control. Just express all these emotions that you got, but then release the control of the situation and of the ending and of the result of it, and just go with the flow and trust the universe. This will help you grow, and this will also create for you an ending of a painful situation, an ending of a painful energy and painful experience, a painful memory, in order for you to, so you can move into the next state of being, right? Let's see what the other cards say. We got empaths, high sensitive, connect with nature, get grounded. And then we got be authentically you. And what this is actually telling me is, this is actually telling me that you need to be balanced. This month, we also got the chakra stone here. It's all about being balanced, being aligned. And over here, we see her being aligned too, while she is grounding herself, especially talking about the emotions and the need to release control, the painful endings and the wounds, and the need for you to control the situation. In order for you to let go of that this month, you need to make sure you connect to nature. You need to make sure you are on top of your diet. You need to make sure that you are on top of the way you sleep. If you have been having issues sleeping, you might have been staying up all night and not able to catch some sleep, or your mind might be ranting, and you are not able to catch some sleep, or staying up very late. It is time for you to make sure you create a new pattern for yourself, to make sure you create a new habit of being more healthier, in order for you to not be so overwhelmed by whatever is coming, but also overwhelmed overall. So I feel like you are a very sensitive person. I feel like you are especially sensitive when it comes to some things that has happened in the past, but you have been building walls around you, and you have been trying to keep uncomfortable situations out. You have been trying to keep certain people out of your life. Maybe for some of you, even a lot of people out of your life, like afraid to build new relationships, or afraid to trust people, or afraid to let people in. It is time for you now to let this all go. Like, see her, she's letting go. She's letting go, and she's doing gracefully so. And she's doing with a flower, rose. It makes, like, this is telling me that for some of you guys, this has to do with relationships. And for some of you guys need to know that you are letting go, but you are being supported by your angels, right? You are doing gracefully you. So let go and make sure that you can be yourself. These walls that you have been building, these walls that you have been, like, keeping up for yourself in order to protect yourself, you need to let go of them, because they are creating, no, that's creating is not the word. They are making you be someone you are no longer. Those walls are creating an energy around you that is totally not in alignment with who you really are. So you need to let go of control. You need to like stop trying to control the situation, the relationships, your feelings, and just release and let it go. We got over here fluidity, well, flow, that's all about flow. And then we got heart awakening, and heart awakening to accept, awakening to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. So for this pile, I think a lot of you guys are dealing with some relationship issues. This could be a love relationship, this could be a friendship, this could be a family relationship, but I feel like you have been putting walls up in order to protect yourself, but something new or someone new has been coming in and you are still trying to protect yourself. And in order for you and this relationship to even work, and in order for it to flow the way it should be flowing, you need to let go, and you need to trust, and you need to let love in. You need to give love a chance, and you need to give yourself a chance. This is also about self-love, and putting up walls in order to protect yourself is also showing a lack of being able to set healthy boundaries, because it's not a healthy boundary, it's an extreme boundary. And it's actually showing that you do not trust your own intuition. You do not trust your own ability to keep yourself safe. But you are no longer the person you used to be in the past, the person that got hurt in the first place. You are no longer that person. You have learned so much along the way, and you have changed so much, and you are now able to like create healthier boundaries. If you release the control, you are now able to bring these new relationships into a different stage. You are now able to release all these emotions that are connected to the fear and connected to the need to control. I feel like you can do a lot better. And I'm not saying you're not doing well, but we both know that when it comes to you releasing control, and when it comes to you and relationships, that you could evolve, you could grow. And then you could be more happy. You can create inner wisdom. You can create inner peace. You could create inner love. And it's already there for you if you just show your gratitude, if you just talk about the joyful things and talk about what you like about the relationships, and focus on the more positive things than just focus on and being alert when it comes to seeking for faults, seeking for issues. Some of you guys might be too pushy. Okay, some of you guys might be too pushy and too forceful when it comes to setting your boundaries, or even like in the new relationships. If you like be too forceful on the ex, they will break. You don't want them to break. You want them to succeed. You want to be happy. You want to have inner peace. You want to have love. You want to have healthy relationships. The thing that is challenging you this month, well, that makes sense, is emotional loss. So you are dealing with something you lost, something that has broke your heart, something that has made you fearful, something that has made you guard your heart, and this will create some challenges for you this month. This could be on a relationship status, but this could also be business-wise. This could also be everything and anything that has disappointed you and created a wall for you. Well, made you create a wall for yourself, right? So this is the thing that is challenging you this month, and I want you to know that you can overcome this. I want you to know that if you release control, and I know this is very scary, but if you just release control, if you just flow, if you just release these emotions, and if you just trust the path, and if you just ground yourself and make sure you align yourself, make sure, and what I mean with align is make sure that your actions and your words are in one direction. Make sure that your thoughts and your words are in one line, the direction you want them to be in. So stop having these negative thoughts and repeating them. Stop using negative words to describe your situation or describe yourself or describe your relationships. Stop saying things like, oh, all men are bad or all women are bad, because that will be the exact thing that you will be attracting. So make sure you manifest the things you like and the things you actually want and the things that are actually creating inner peace and love and joy and beautiful things for yourself. Yes, I hope this helped for you, and I hope this resonates with you. If it does, don't be shy and give it a thumbs up, this video, so I know that you enjoyed this message and you understand it and you can receive it and you are open to change your life around. And for now, let's move to pile number 4. Hello, beautiful you. This is pile number 4, and you chose the black kyanite. Let's put it there, and let's just dive into this, and let's see what the month of July has to offer you. First, I pulled a card, this card, Ascension card, and this is the theme of your month, the month of July. And what I feel when I talk about this card and when I see this card and connect with this card is that you guys will be raising the standards. You guys will be moving ahead. You guys will be leveling up, moving up, going to a new, some of you guys will be going into a new direction. I feel like most of you will be vibrating a lot higher. This is also a very high vibrating stone. So it connects very strongly. I feel like this is a very strong phase. We see these moons in the background, and it's actually talking about the phases, also things that have been hidden that are coming to light, also talking about emotions, also talking about a lot of feminine energy. So I feel like you guys will be trusting yourself a lot better this month, and I feel like you will be raising your vibration. And in raising your vibration, I feel like you might feel a little bit awkward. You might feel a little bit uncomfortable. Some of you might be feeling a little bit ill, might be having headache, might be headache. Excuse my headache. I'm falling in silence here. Oh no. So listen, I really had to pause this video in order for me to be able to pronounce this right. Some of you guys might be having a lot of headache. Yes, I said it right. Woo! Sorry. Some of you guys might be having a lot of headaches, and other guys, no, not other guys or girls, might be having some issues sleeping, might be feeling very, very on edge. Your body might be reacting very, I want to say explosive. For some of you guys, you might be feeling very, not like especially tension, but like very, I cannot explain it. You might be feeling very strange. And some of you guys might think this is very off, but it's not actually off. You are moving into a higher vibration. And this is actually creating a lot of tension and releasing a lot of tension in your body. This is why your emotions and your body might be moving all over the place, right? So let's see which cards you got. I got the Queen of Swords for you. We got the Temperance, and we got the Eight of Swords. So what these cards are actually telling me, the Queen of Swords is actually talking about, she has clear boundaries, she's a leader, she's all about direct communication and a clear mind. Well, I didn't have a clear mind just now, but she has one. We got the Temperance over here, and the Temperance is all talking about balance, is talking about patience, is talking about purpose, is talking about moving ahead into the right direction, also dealing with a lot of emotions. I see the Aura Quartz over here, and we got the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is talking about being open to a new perspective, releasing negative thought patterns. So what this is actually telling me is that in the energy of moving up, moving into a new direction, I feel like you guys will be taking the lead. I feel like you will be more expressive. I will feel like you are going to express your emotions a lot more. Like water is all about emotions, and I feel like you are going to express it a lot more. I feel like you do struggle with balance a little bit this month. and not especially like being out of balance, but keeping the balance. And I feel like you have put up such strong boundaries that as soon as you feel like somebody pushes over your boundary, or you feel like you are getting out of balance, you straight away fix it and create a state of being balanced and being in the right space of mind for you to have clear thoughts, for you to make decisions, because I feel like you are stepping into a more like leader energy. If this is in your family, being a leader of your family. If this means being a leader in your company, being a pioneer in energy when it comes to the moves you are making, when it comes to your dreams, your goals, I feel like you need clear thinking this month. So as soon as you feel like you are out of balance, and as soon as you feel like you don't have a clear mind, make sure you create some time to create balance for yourself. Be patient with yourself, because things are shifting and moving around, and you needed to lose this type of energy. I feel like last month you might have walked around with some no, I don't want to say like blindfolded, because you weren't blindfolded. I feel like things have came to light for you last month, and at some points you wanted to put the blindfolds back on because you just didn't want to see the truth, because maybe the truth hurt you too much, because maybe the truth felt too uncomfortable for you, because the truth holds you in a very comfortable place, and now you chose to release these blindfolds. I feel like you are ready to face your truth. I feel like you are ready to face your purpose. I feel like you are ready to release thought patterns that kept you stagnated, that kept you in an energy of you sabotaging your truth, you sabotaging your purpose, you sabotaging your goals, dreams, and relationships, right? Whatever it may be for you, whatever resonates, just take that. Let me see. I want to pull some extra cards here. This is a strong month for you, though. There's a lot of transformation. A lot of transformation in the way you think. I feel like you will be leading. She has a crown of butterflies. She has butterflies here. I feel like she is in transformation, but very strong. What does the month of July 2019 has to offer for pile number 4? We got the masculine cards. Well, it connects with her, taking the lead. We got the ancient wisdom. And then we got a home. Okay, what this is actually telling me is that you are most definitely taking the lead. You are in a more action month. You are, whatever you speak, you are doing it, right? Whatever you are saying you're going to do, you will do it. I feel like you will find ways to create the things that you actually want. If this is in a relationship, I feel like you will not be saying one thing and then do the other. I feel like people can expect from you what you say. Well, how do I pronounce this right? I feel like you guys, you are very authentic. And whatever you say and whatever you express and whatever you show in energy is exactly what people can expect from you. No different. I feel like you are very clear on what people can expect. And I feel like you are taking the lead, setting clear boundaries, being very expressive when it comes to what you want and do not want. I also feel like you are being guided, and I feel like you have broken some of the patterns when it comes to negative thoughts. So I feel like some of the negative thoughts that you guys have been dealing with over the last couple of months, the things that have been sabotaging your growth, the things that have been sabotaging you standing in your light, you standing in your purpose, I feel like it came from your mother or your father, at least in your family line. So they might have had the same thought patterns, or they might have expressed certain words to you, certain vibes to you, certain they may have done certain things when it came to you growing up, and you have been repeating those words, those actions, those judgment, those criticism in your mind, and this made you feel like you were not able to move forward, not worthy enough to move forward. So I feel like you see, she is being tied down here, not able to move, even though there's a way out there. So I feel like you have been facing a lot of your own demons and a lot of your shadow sides, and I feel like you came out of it beautifully. You are now taking control, you are now moving forward, and I feel like you also take a lot of lessons and blessings and wisdom with you. So I see a lot of downloads for you guys. I see a lot of new information coming through this month. I feel like you, even though the energy is all over the place, you will find a way to create home. You will find a way to come home to yourself. You will find a way to be balanced with the sun and the moon over here, with the moon and the sun over here. I feel like you are a lot in your masculine energy because you are taking a lot of action, but I do feel you are also listening to your intuition. You are also balancing a lot of your emotions. So you are in a very great space to be in. We got the balance card over here. We got it surrounded with a lot of masculine and feminine energies. So I feel like you will be balanced, and I feel you will be accompanied with your guides and your angels and ancestors, probably, when it comes to them leading the way for you, leading the way where you need to be, them bringing you home to where you're supposed to be, where your purpose is, where your light is. So I feel this is a very positive energy to be in. Let's see what we got for the other cards. We got transformation and we got power. Yes, we got a lot of powerful moves over here. So pile 4, you are breaking free and you are creating a new paradigm for yourself. I feel like you are stepping up to the plate. I feel like you are taking the lead. Like over here, this card is talking about transformation. The thing says here, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. But she's cellular level. I feel like she is also very Empress-like. She is very in control. She is very just like the Queen of Swords. She is in control of herself. She is leading. She is strong. She is powerful. She is mystic. She has it all. She is able to create whatever she wants or whatever she pleases. And this lady over here, same story. So you are moving ahead. You are taking the lead. You are stepping into your purpose. You are moving further along in your purpose. But this is a totally different level. And you have been healing a lot. And I feel like the things that have came up in the last couple of months, and especially May and June, I feel like they are no longer an issue. They are no longer a blockage for you. You are able to move past them. You are able to take action despite of them. So over here we got forgiveness and gratitude, and we got Dharma unfolding. And this card says, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So I feel like the thing that you have been trying to release, the mental patterns, the self-sabotaging habits that came from your ancestral line, from your parents probably, maybe even further down the line. Maybe it has been a pattern that has been repeated generation on generation. I feel like you have been able to let it go. Some of you guys might be in the energy of still letting it go, but you made great progress. And now it's important for you to forgive the people that created these patterns inside of your mind, inside of your energy, inside of your heart, inside of your life. And I feel like you need to be grateful for the lessons they brought you, because without them, you will not be able to lead the way you will be leading. Their lessons, the hardship that came with it, have created the cornerstone for you to build your empire on. And without that cornerstone, your empire would be shaky. Without that cornerstone, you would not be able to lead in the way you are going to do. And the way you are going to do that is, I feel like you will be bringing people clarity. You will be bringing people new perspectives. You will be shaking up You will be shaking up people's paradigms. I feel like you will be shaking up people's way of living. I feel like you will bring something new to the table, something exciting. So you need to be very grateful and forgive everything and everybody that has ever had ill intentions towards you. They couldn't do better because they didn't know better. You need to look at it as hurt people, right? So forgive them, send them love and energy, and release whatever they did, whatever they sent, whatever they thought, whatever they made you feel, and move on with a heart filled with love. I feel like there are some very important steps in your journey unfolding at this point, at this moment in time. So I think this year is a very important year for you. I feel like you will be leveling up very big. I feel like you are moving along very strongly. I feel like you are walking in your purpose, but you need to be patient. You need to be patient because this is not going to be an overnight growth. This is going to be a progressing it's going to a progressing growth. It's going to be a progressing growth. It's going to be progressing in a manner that is not slow, but it's not going to be extremely speedy too, right? So there will be a bump in speed in this month. So I feel like things will be moving ahead a little bit more quickly this month, but overall you will not be standing in your full purpose yet, right? I feel like whatever you are going through right now is of very importance. Is a very important energy for you to be in order for you to be even a stronger leader, in order for you to be standing in your light even more, in order for you to take action when it comes to the things you would like to be. And for some of you guys, it means in a relationship energy that you will be standing up towards somebody. You will be speaking up towards unjust energy. You will be speaking up to unfairness. You will be creating a paradigm shift where you are reflecting something towards them that will either make them feel very comfortable or very uncomfortable, but it will be a reflection of whatever is living inside of them. So you will be attracting a lot of situations that might need forgiveness and a lot of situations that create a lot of gratitude. And you need to be also thankful for the situations that need forgiving. Your challenge this month will be movements, choices, and decisions. So I feel like this month is going to be such a strong month that it's very important for you to know that whatever decisions and choices you make will have a very big impact on the rest of your life. Yes, I said the rest of your life. I'm not talking about the next couple of months. I feel like the choices and decisions you will be making this month will be of such an important that it will change the direction of your, I don't want to say purpose. I feel it will change. You can either go this way or that way. And I'm not saying this way is going to be a negative way or a low vibrational way, and this way is going to be a good way and a positive way. No, I mean like you are able to go in two directions, and you now have to make clear decisions on which direction you actually want to go on. Where do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on love? Do you want to focus on growth? Do you want to focus on mental clarity, mental health? Do you want to focus on physical stability, as in physical and material stability? You need to move into a direction that resonates with you, that makes you want to be that makes you want to be who you are, that makes you feel empowered, that makes you feel like you are on top of the world. Don't make choices and decisions that disempower you. Don't make choices and decisions that are making you feel sad or making you feel uncomfortable. I'm not talking uncomfortable growth uncomfortable, that I'm talking about doing something that is not in alignment with who you are and where you want to go next. So I hope this is very clear for you guys. I feel like you have, of all the piles, you and pile number 2 have the strongest energy when it comes to transformation and new energy coming in and new changes. And this is like a very exciting time for you. I celebrate you and I applaud you for all the changes and shifts you have made. And just keep your head cool in making these decisions and moving forward. Make sure you don't stagnate your energy out of fear and out of thinking of lack or negative thought patterns. Make sure you move ahead either way, despite this fear, despite this self-sabotaging energy. You have the energy to do so with a clear mind. And if you don't feel clear-minded, make sure you release, make sure you drink a lot of water, make sure you balance your energies in order for you to make great decisions when it comes to where to move towards next. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, don't be shy to give this video a thumbs up, so I know you enjoyed this message. And I want to thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done this yet. Hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new video, and comment blessings if you want to win the free reading from me. And see you next time, lovies. And until then, stay blessed.